Did you know that one seemingly simple choice of food before bedtime could quietly put your heart and brain in jeopardy? It's true. Many people are unaware of how much their bodies battle to maintain balance during sleep. The foods we eat right before we hit the hay can either provide support or cause harm to our bodies. This video isn't meant to frighten you with rare horror stories. Instead, it aims to help you gain a deeper understanding of what really happens inside your body while you sleep, particularly as you age, especially after hitting 60. The reality is that as we grow older, our digestion slows down. It becomes easier for blood pressure to fluctuate, and our ability to recuperate throughout the night becomes more fragile. This means that something that may have seemed harmless in your 40s could now become risky if consumed at the wrong time. Take, for instance, the reference in our title to a real-life case. A 72-year-old man who sadly passed away after unknowingly making one of the mistakes we're about to discuss. It's important to note that we're not here to blame a particular food. Rather, it's about understanding your body and honoring its needs during the night. In today's video, I will guide you through 5 specific foods you should avoid eating right before bedtime, and more importantly, I'll explain the reasons behind this. Some of these explanations may surprise you, and you might just find that several of these foods are already part of your evening routine. So, stay with me until the end, because this isn't just about what to steer clear of. It's about safeguarding your body during the years that matter most. If you're between the ages of 60 and 85, this could be one of the most crucial videos you'll watch this year. Let's dive right in. First on our list is heavy red meat meals. Now, a hearty steak dinner might sound satisfying, especially on those chilly nights when your body longs for warmth and fullness. However, the problem arises when that same meal lingers in your stomach long after you've settled down for the night. You see, red meat is notoriously slow to digest. Being rich in saturated fats and protein means it requires a significant amount of energy and time for the body to break it down properly. For those in their 70s or 80s, whose digestive processes naturally slow down with age, this can turn into quite a burden during the night. While you're trying to get some much-needed rest, your stomach is still hard at work trying to process all that meat. This delay in entering the deeper stages of sleep can be detrimental. More importantly, it raises the risk of experiencing spikes in acid reflux during the night, fluctuations in blood pressure, and even irregular heartbeats. Research has shown that older adults who consume heavy animal proteins close to bedtime often struggle with sleep disturbances and have higher heart rates during the night. It's not about completely banning steak from your life. Instead, it's about being mindful of when you choose to eat it. There was a man named Robert, aged 72, who had no known history of heart problems. One night, he enjoyed a late barbecue dinner and went to bed afterward. Unfortunately, his heart went into stress mode as it tried to manage the high-fat load during his rest. Tragically, he experienced a silent arrhythmia while he slept, and his wife discovered him unresponsive the next morning. It was later determined that he had underlying sleep apnea, which, combined with the heavy meal, proved to be fatal. While such tragedies are indeed rare, the risks are very real. This is why experts recommend allowing the body at least 3 to 4 hours to digest a heavy, meat-based meal before turning in for the night. If you're looking for protein late at night, consider options like eggs, a bit of yogurt, or even a warm lentil soup instead. The key is to support your body's natural transition into restoration, without burdening it with digestive demands that it can no longer handle as effectively as it did in younger years. The good news is that many people who start eating lighter in the evenings often notice a dramatic improvement in their sleep quality, waking up feeling more refreshed and energized. It's not about sacrificing pleasure. It's about giving your body a better chance to recover properly, one night at a time. Now let's move on to sugary desserts and late-night sweets. There's something comforting about indulging in a cookie or a slice of pie after dinner. It feels like a little treat at the end of a long day. However, for seniors, particularly those between 65 and 85, these late-night sweet temptations can quietly wreak havoc on your body while you're asleep. When you consume sugary desserts before bed, your blood sugar levels spike quickly, only to crash just as rapidly. This crash can lead to night sweats, frequent trips to the bathroom, and sudden awakenings around 2 or 3 a.m. At first glance, this might not sound dangerous, but over time, this roller coaster ride of blood sugar can disturb your body's hormonal rhythm and sleep architecture. More critically, sugar increases inflammation, which can affect the nervous system in unexpected ways. Take the case of a woman named Carol, who was 74 years old and adored her nightly chocolate fudge. She believed it was harmless. However, over a few months, she began experiencing tingling in her legs, vivid nightmares, and a significant drop in her morning energy levels. Eventually, her doctor connected the dots. Her blood sugar was fluctuating overnight, activating her sympathetic nervous system when her body should have been at rest. After Carol eliminated her nightly sweets, she noticed her symptoms improving within weeks. Many seniors fail to realize just how sensitive the aging body becomes to sugar. As we age, the pancreas doesn't respond in the same way it once did, and insulin efficiency naturally declines. This means that even a small slice of cake can turn your entire night upside down. Instead of reaching for sweets, consider opting for fruit earlier in the day. If you crave something sweet after dinner, you might want to try chamomile tea with a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few slices of banana. These options support serotonin production and help the body wind down instead of winding up. If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, please drop a comment with the number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Your support allows us to keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now let's continue. Next up is aged cheeses and salty preserved meats. Many individuals enjoy having a small plate of cheese or a few slices of cured meats as a late-night snack. It feels indulgent and satisfying, especially after a light dinner. However, for older adults, these foods can quietly sabotage your nighttime rest and over time contribute to more significant health issues than just poor sleep. Aged cheeses and salty meats are packed with tyramine, a naturally occurring compound that stimulates the release of norepinephrine, a hormone that raises blood pressure and increases alertness. While that might be beneficial in the morning, at night, it's akin to throwing gasoline on a fire that's meant to be calming down. Consider Harold, an energetic 78-year-old who loved his nightly routine of a couple of slices of cheddar cheese and some salami while watching late-night television. He thought it helped him relax, but he began waking up with a racing heart and pounding headaches. Unable to figure out why, he finally consulted a dietitian who explained the effects of tyramine. After he eliminated those foods after sunset, his nighttime symptoms eased significantly, and he was finally able to sleep soundly once again. There's another factor to consider: sodium. These preserved foods often contain high levels of salt to keep them shelf-stable, and consuming too much salt before bed can lead to fluid retention. This can result in swelling in your feet, tighter rings on your fingers, and more frequent trips to the bathroom during the night. Additionally, excessive sodium can subtly raise blood pressure, putting unnecessary strain on your heart while it should be resting and repairing. Let's not overlook digestion either. Fatty, aged cheeses take a long time to break down. Your body has to work hard to process them, which can elevate your core temperature and divert energy away from cell repair and hormone balance. This often leads to restless legs, strange dreams, and the shallow sleep that leaves you feeling groggy in the morning. If you truly enjoy these foods, consider moving them to lunchtime or early afternoon instead. Allow your dinner to consist of something gentle on the system, like steamed vegetables, a bit of rice, or perhaps some fish or lentils. You might be amazed at how different your nights can feel. Small changes can create significant ripple effects, particularly after the age of 65, when every organ becomes more sensitive to the choices we make. What may seem like a small adjustment can actually be a powerful step toward achieving deeper and more restful sleep. Moving on to number 4, chocolate and hidden sources of caffeine. Chocolate may appear harmless and even comforting. A small piece of dark chocolate after dinner can feel like a little celebration of the day. However, many people don't realize just how much caffeine and theobromine are packed into chocolate. Both of these compounds stimulate the nervous system, increase heart rate, and disrupt the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps us fall and stay asleep. While younger adults might dismiss this effect, the aging brain becomes much more sensitive to these stimulants. For individuals between 65 and 85, even a modest amount of chocolate in the evening can delay the onset of sleep by more than an hour and reduce deep sleep phases by up to 20%. Moreover, chocolate can often be just the beginning of the problem. Some seniors unknowingly consume other sources of caffeine late in the day without realizing it. For instance, half-caffeinated coffee still contains small amounts of caffeine, enough to impact sleep in sensitive individuals. Certain pain medications and weight loss supplements also sneak in caffeine, as do some teas labeled as relaxing, like green or white tea, unless they specifically state that they are caffeine-free. Take Ruth, an 82-year-old who enjoyed a mug of green tea alongside a square of dark chocolate before bed, believing she was making a healthy choice. However, over time, she noticed an increase in vivid dreams, nighttime awakenings, and a feeling of fatigue in the mornings. After she removed those items from her nighttime routine, her sleep quality improved noticeably within just a few days. This isn't about completely giving up every treat you cherish. It's about timing. Chocolate, coffee, and even tea can still be enjoyed, but for a body that is more susceptible to stimulation, it's crucial to shift when you indulge in these pleasures to earlier in the day. Make an effort to enjoy them as part of your morning or lunchtime routine, and always check your medication labels. If you come across words like caffeine, guarana, or green tea extract, proceed with caution. As we age, the line between what helps and what harms becomes increasingly thin. Being mindful of what you consume after 5 p.m. could be the key difference between a rejuvenating night and a restless one. If you're still watching and finding the insights valuable, please leave a comment with the number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and activate the bell to ensure you don't miss any of our future videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Finally, let's discuss alcohol and nighttime sipping habits. For many seniors, a small glass of wine or a sip of bourbon before bed might feel like a comforting ritual. It warms the body, calms the mind, and yes, it can help you drift off to sleep more quickly. However, what many people don't realize is that alcohol disrupts the second half of your sleep cycle. While it may sedate you quickly, it prevents your body from reaching those deep restorative sleep stages that are crucial for healing, memory, and immune strength. What may feel like rest is often just sedation, and the difference is significant. Studies indicate that alcohol reduces rapid eye movement sleep, or REM, which is essential for processing emotions and consolidating memories. As we age, our natural REM sleep already diminishes. When you add alcohol into the equation, you're chipping away at something you can't afford to lose. That's why many older adults who drink in the evening find themselves waking up around 2 or 3 a.m. and struggle to fall back asleep. Their body temperature rises, heart rates speed up, and the liver kicks into high gear to metabolize the alcohol. It's akin to starting a motor in the middle of the night when the body should be still and calm. There's another risk to consider. Balance. Alcohol can impair coordination and reaction time, even in small amounts. For someone in their 70s or 80s, this can pose a significant danger. Getting up to use the bathroom during the night, navigating a dark hallway, or simply standing up too quickly can all turn into high-risk situations. Falls are the leading cause of fatal injuries among older adults. Just one misstep can lead to life-altering consequences. Additionally, it's not solely about wine or liquor. Some seniors consume alcohol in foods, cooking sauces, desserts, or herbal tonics without realizing how much remains active after cooking. Take Marvin, a 76-year-old who enjoyed sipping a hot toddy every night before bed. It helped him fall asleep faster, but he couldn't understand why he was waking up feeling groggy, irritable, and weak. After his doctor suggested he skip it for a week, the difference was remarkable. While he still misses the warm drink, he no longer experiences foggy mornings or the increased risk of falling during a midnight trip to the bathroom. You don't have to give up every comfort. However, if you're over 65 and sleep or stability has become an issue, cutting out alcohol after sunset might just be the quiet miracle your body has been waiting for. It's a simple adjustment that can have powerful consequences, potentially leading to a clearer, more energized version of yourself. In conclusion, as we age, the choices we make begin to speak louder than our words. A light snack here and a bedtime drink there may seem harmless, even comforting. However, when your body becomes more fragile and vulnerable, these small routines can gradually erode your health night after night. The foods you choose to consume before bedtime are not just about hunger or cravings. They directly impact your quality of rest, your safety as you move, and your ability to maintain independence. Avoiding these 5 common nighttime foods isn't about instilling fear. It's about fostering awareness. It's about giving yourself every advantage to remain strong, alert, and balanced. You deserve a life with fewer falls, fewer hospital visits, and more mornings filled with energy rather than grogginess. Moreover, none of these changes require expensive gadgets or complicated routines. They simply ask for your attention. A little shift in your evening habits could mean waking up steadier on your feet, clearer in your thoughts, and more in control of your day. If you've made it this far, you've already taken the first step. That signifies you care not just about survival but about the quality of your years. This speaks volumes about your character. You're not giving up, you're adapting, and you're still learning and growing. In this season of life, that makes you stronger than most people your age. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to implement it in your life. Your thoughts are valuable to us, so don't hesitate to share. Reading your comments inspires and motivates us. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.